Grand Rising, my lovely Pisces. How y'all doing this lovely morning? Today is Sunday, October the 5th. Okay? Now, Pisces. Yesterday I stepped out and seen the moon. That was crazy. The moon is in Pisces right now. A lot of y'all, tomorrow is the full moon. Pisces. A lot of y'all couldn't get no sleep. Maybe, no matter how much you toss and turn, you couldn't get no sleep. Believe me, I felt the same, and I'm here now, but I'm running late doing this reading. Alona, I want to say thank you for the call. Advice from a butterfly. Let your true colors show. Take yourself lightly. Look for the sweetness in life. Take time to smell the flowers. Check the breeze. Treat yourself like you are, baby. Look at that. Alona, thank you, Alona. Alona been with me since, and I always say this to y'all, but Alona been with me since day one. Day one. That lady's been with me since day one. Alona, I want to say thank you, and I love you to pieces. Alona, you never seem to surprise me. You're just amazing. So I will be sending you everything that you asked me for. And whatever can't be fixed will be replaced for you. For you. Okay? I don't do that for everybody, but I do it for you. Okay? So, shout out to Alona. Now, back to full moon. That full moon was so big. I'm not lying. I stepped out. Oh, I used my binoculars. I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all have binoculars, and I've been having these binoculars for I don't know how many years. They are the real deal, and they little. I don't know where I got them from, but I know I've had them for years. If I'm not mistaken, I think I got them from my girlfriend Karen. We was friends for years and years and years, and we still are friends. Karen don't watch my YouTube, but Karen, in my spirits, thank you. And I got my binoculars next to the door. I'm hanging up so I can always go out there and look at the moon and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, if you zoom in there and you see that moon, you see everything. I'm like, what the hell? It's mind blowing. But yes, I got to see the moon yesterday. Another thing, you may be feeling a little bit off a little bit, but that's because that moon is on you, Pisces. Oh my God. And there's so much going on with the eclipse and the moon and all of that. It's amazing. So you have the moon today, and tomorrow you have the moon, and it is the full moon tomorrow. Okay, well, I'm going to say the full moon is, let's see, the full moon falls on the 6th. But on the 6th, Pisces, which is the full moon, you have the full moon, then it goes right sometime tomorrow into Virgo, all right? Another thing I'm going to say, people say that we are, I don't know because I never had a relationship with a Virgo, but a lot of people say, I guess that's what Pisces think, and I say, about Aquarius, but we all got our signs and we say, about. And most likely it's a sign that you always seem to date. Right? So, Virgos, they say that's a good match for us, but apparently it's not because a lot of, maybe some of y'all married to a Virgo. I don't know. I ain't never been married to nobody. And I'm going to tell you, for me to Aquarius, but I'm going to say something. I met my soul match, and that's in Aquarius. And I don't mean like having sex or nothing like that, but my friend, my best friend is in Aquarius, okay? And she's a ride or die friend, and I mean a ride or die friend. Shout out to you, Jackie, okay? So here we go, and I gotta say this fast. It's 4 o'clock. Okay, the Black Magic Spellbreaker candle, this color, I don't mean the candle itself ends, but the color, the black candle ends on Halloween. And then we go back to the white candle until July, and then I go back to the black candle. But Pisces, this is huge. This candle in black is huge, okay? And this is to break anything and everything that is not for you, okay? And a lot of our cycles are done with, okay? The green candle for abundant prosperity, healing, growth, fertility, and nurture candle, that means everything you want. And let me tell you, if you go on my webpage, you get to see the orange candle, the yellow candle, the purple candle, and what all these candles mean. These are the ones that I use for myself. That's why I promote them, because that's what I like. But if you go on the website, you have all kinds of candles, okay? Love yourself will always, always come first. And the justice candle is for everything and anything that you are fighting for. Palo Santo, 2 Palo Santo, and a stick of sage. And the stick of sage, I tell you, I make it with all kinds of herbs, all right? Oils come in oil form and dry form. You can put it in anything you want. The black dust is for protection, and this is to remove anything and everything off of you. Put it in your doorways, put it around your house, or put it around you. Herbs in the bath, boil the water. Make sure you're not going to scald yourself, and then put it over you. If you don't take a bath, just pour it over you. If you take a bath, mix it with the water, the tub water, and make sure you don't take a bath, soap up behind it. Crystals play a major part of your body. This is journal art, and I'm telling you, Alona, you're going to like these, and you know why? Because these right here, baby, they last forever. And believe me, yeah, I do replace them, because, yeah, they break off of me. You know, they pop off the, but trust me, I love these. I just adore them more than I adore these, all right? Because the strings on these, they wear and tear, and there's nowhere you can fix them when it's gone, because this is the body of the bracelet, all right? So, now, this one I can repair, because all you gotta do is fix this part, okay? The part that makes it, small or large. But this, once it gets like this, there's no repairing, all right? All right, my love. Anyway, let's move on back. The spiritual detox salt bath. This is what I'm known for. If you don't know, you better ask somebody and try it. That shit is so good to have your whole house booming, and your skin. Ooh, Lord. All right, smells good, feels good. If you got skin problem, it's good for that. And for your breathing. All right, let's get down with the reading. All right, like I said, I'm running real late. Because, honey, I don't know what, but I was all over the place, and I kept waking up all night. And now I know, because it is the moon in Pisces. And that's how we get down, all right? Can you imagine how the ocean looks right now? All right, on that, and it's a full moon, that ocean is whipping and whipping, all right? If you live near an ocean, you can see it. I do. All right, so let's go. Let's get down. What to get down? Now, my lovely Pisces, my lovely, like I said, please, tarot readers, promote love, peace, and harmony. Don't forget, if you got a platform such as TikTok or any platform that people can make money off, just like you want your numbers and you want that cash to come to you, share it with others. Like, and, and sign up for their page, even if you don't know what they're saying, because it's giving them money to put on the table so they can eat just like you. All right? Just show some respect. People just watch people and they don't care, but you don't know how these people living and what they're depending on. So we can all grow. Come on now. Y'all can do this. And make sure you promote that on your platform so that people can help other people. All right? It's not just all about you. All right, you ain't saying that when you get that check through the mail on your TikTok or on TikTok or your YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, whatever you got. Share, do the same for other people. Because other people, some people rely on this check, okay? They do. So that's all I gotta say. I think that it's important that you do that. And I don't know how much you're stressing it, but I'm stressing it and I don't care. You got a platform to help people. I don't care. Celebrities and all, they act like they want you to promote them and get a big fat check. But I don't see them liking nobody else. And I let them know it. Every chance I get, I make sure I say it on my anything that I subscribe to. I don't care who it is. Okay? I make sure everybody eats in one way or another. All right? So you need to do it. It's called helping. And if we can all help each other, we can go a long way, especially them people who live in Cuba. I don't gotta keep saying that. I understand their language and I feel their pain. And it's not as easy as you think it is to live there. Can you imagine waking up and not having running water and not having running electric, and you gotta take your kids to school like that, and you gotta use wood to cook in your house like you outside? Come on, Pisces. We gotta do better. We gotta help people. Okay, let's get going. Jonah or Art Michael, please allow me to do this reading. Thank you. Somebody here is curious. Somebody can be cut somebody off. Somebody can be sneaky. Somebody wants some type of information, looking for information from you, but she got the sword in her hand. And it's green, honey, heart chakra and blue. Like somebody here is not playing with a full deck. All right? Somebody is feeling something. Throat chakra, heart chakra. Green and blue. And that sword will cut you so hard, honey, you all know what's going to happen. So somebody is looking for something, thriving for knowledge or sneaking, or I call this the bad child, okay? But whatever it is, and it's like somebody's looking. I don't know if they're looking at the past or looking at something they was in already, gathering information, or somebody, or this can be news coming in, some kind of communication coming in, or is somebody looking at you or trying to find out whatever you're doing, okay? Now, that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if you want to know the signs. I don't get down like that, but I'm just saying it, okay? Let's get going. Tell me more. And then you got the Ten of Swords, Pisces. This can be like, I found out something I don't like. It hurt me, okay? Or I feel like, I'm here going through whatever I'm going through. Or it can mean like you had enough of this shit. You've been there, done that, in Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or maybe you ain't dealing with somebody no more. They feeling like they hurt. Or it's kind of some information that came through that's either making someone feel uncomfortable, okay? And maybe reminiscing about what you've been, or saying, I'm done with this. This is just too much, all right? And like, I don't know who it is, you or them, but it's talking a lot about, damn, this is the end, right? It's a completion here, right? Next to that page means a lot of information you probably found out. A completion, a painful ending. You got the page. This could be somebody younger than you or a child or something. Hard part is over. Like, I'm fucking done with it. I found out now it's time for me to move. Or somebody's gathered information or found out something and saying, okay, that's the end of this shit. I'm done. Like, this is the end. This is like the drawing line, okay? Getting all or something, getting it all, like really gathering shit. And this is saying that even though whatever you've been through, things could get better, okay? But whatever it is, it's something that I'm just done with. And the Two of Swords and the 10, it's like what this part is done with. This part is done. I'm not even worrying about it because I'm done with it. I don't have to deal with it. I'm done with it. All right? And you will have challenge, especially in this month right here. So it ain't all peaches and cream. Okay? You just got to learn not to feed into it and put your mind at ease. Okay? Tell me more, spirits. Tell me more. Pisces, just right, okay, right today is saying just chill out, okay? You got the moon next to the Ten of Swords, next to the Page of Swords. There's a lot going on in the head. And things are going to come to light. There's the Twin Towers blowing. Look at that. Look how bright that moon is. And that was how bright it was yesterday. It was pretty bright. Now, you got the yin and the yang here. Okay, they call it two wolves. I call it two dogs, whatever. Then you got Scorpio. Let me tell you something. The moon never shows the Pisces, or it never shows, on this one it got the crab. Okay, so this was really showing the crab. Cancer. Normally it shows Scorpio. And if that it don't show that tail skin your ass, it'll numb you, okay? So it's something here that's really tough. And this is exactly what that moon looked like yesterday. Look at that. It looked just like that. It's bearing down on the things that you've been through. It's bearing down on completing something in your life that was not even worth it. Like, shit, maybe it was at that time, but it ain't no more, okay? So the moon here is saying to you, like, it is definitely represented. And it shows, again, that you right there with the Ten of Swords, all right? So, the moon, things that you are looking at may not be what it really is, okay? A blast of a reflection that has created an under context. So it's something here that's bothering you, okay? Examine beyond what you see. Don't be overstressed. And it's kind of hard not to be with that Ten of Swords, right? The illumination can be highly what you're imagining, all right? And this is saying it's something here that's showing the truth. But do you want to believe the truth? Do you know the truth to be the truth? Because sometimes we don't want to see it. We want to ignore it, all right? But if somebody in Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I don't know if you mess around with these signs, or Cancer, Pisces like you, things are being unseen. There's more to the story, and I know that for a fact because it shows the Page of Swords. There is more to the story. You gotta look close, real close, and start seeing things for what it is, and stop trying to play yourself out. Okay. Misleading someone, lying, or showing deception, right? Psychic, like you feel it, like you know it. You just feel this. Emotional cycle coming to an end. All right? And with that Ten of Swords, it speaks a lot about, all right, this was hurting, but at least I can move on from it. And this can mean a lot. It means gather more information. Look into it more. All right? Or maybe you got half of what you think it is. Well, what about the other half, right? It means that you really need to see, because after that moon comes the sun. But that Ten of Swords, oh my God, is a lot going on here. All right? Be careful. Your imagination doesn't cause you to see things that aren't there. All right? Illumination, the hidden truth the unknown, trusting your intuitions, facing your fears. The watery nature of the uncertain mind, the watery nature or the uncertain conscious. Pisces, this is serious. You gotta listen to your dreams. The fear that blocks you, difficult separation, reality, and illumination. Okay? Unable to process. All right? This mysterious experience, mental conflict, misinterpretation, anxiety, fears. Next to that moon, you got to see it for what it is. Okay? You got to see this for what it is. You maybe feel deception by what somebody's doing. This is the dark side of a force. All right? Excuse me. And I'm going to say this to you. When you're facing with the uncertain Pisces, it's that illumination. And it can feel like we are drowning. That trust that you will be okay, even if you can't see it. All right? Right now. But this can be saying you safe and you reaching new levels of your unconscious knowing as I surrender to the will of the universe. Pay attention to the signs, the visions, and the warning signs, baby. Because this guy, the Page of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and then the Moon. And the Moon outdo it all. But it's some type of completion here. Something's coming to an end. All right? Something hurtful. A lie that you know to be a lie. All right? And I don't know which way it's hitting certain people or certain things because everybody is in a different level, right, in their lives. But facing the truth or facing something that you don't want to see to be the truth or knowing that you're right there with it, but you don't want to face it, all right? That shit can be crazy, all right? It's like I know it, but I don't want to see it, all right? And I know this to be true, but I don't want to accept it, all right? But all of this is saying, get over this, or this, yes, it was painful, but it's time to move on. And let's complete the cycle. But the moon is shining. When I tell you that moon is shining bright, and it's telling you, it's time for you to really start seeing things and accepting things. Because somebody here, baby, somebody in need to accept everything for what it is. And it might be coming from a younger person, or it might be somebody gathering information. Somebody's curious about something, and whatever you're curious about, whatever your gut is telling you, it is the truth. And nothing but the damn truth. All right? Look at that card. Oh, don't tell me that card is... I don't know if this is the Page of Wands. Look at this. The Page of Swords with the Page of Wands. Very, very curious. It's like somebody is coming up with some type of strategy. Somebody's trying to come with some type of solution. All right? Thinking. And it's the sword keeps showing up. Look at this. You got the sword standing up, and then you got the sword down. It's like It's a lot of information, but let's find out how we can do this, or let me see how I can work with that, or let me see what I can do with this. All right? But you're thinking. Like in both of these cards, it says thinking. All right? How to fix something, how to deal with something, how to end something. All right? How to talk about something, how to be sneaking around getting all this information. What they call it, receipts. All right? If somebody here, it can be you knowing something, they know. Somebody, it's like, I'm going to cut this off, but somebody's trying to play these mind games. And 9 out of 10, these people, whatever it is that you're going through, that you need to see it for what it is. Look at this, the moon, damn it. The moon showing up with the 10 of swords. Like whatever it was, baby, it's time to say goodbye. This shadow is like following you. Pisces, you showing up with the 10 of swords? What did you find out? What did you know? Like, are you feeling alone? Like, this is a lot to deal with, right? What is it? Are you dealing with an air sign? Are you dealing with your own sign? Cancer, Scorpio. Are you dealing with kids? What is it? It's like two people thinking about something, but one is really trying to get over on a situation. But you see things, but take them blindfolds so you can really see everything. All right? It feels like you just sit, just going through the emotions, thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Go take you a salt bath. Go literally drink some water. Go really, really, go nourish yourself in a good way. I mean, wash your feet with salt. Wash your hands with salt. I mean, light a candle. Do something, because this right here is thinking too much about a situation. All right? And going through it. Look at this. Then it shows the world. Check it out. You got 2 moon cards. All of this is just crazy. But like it said with the moon next to the world, you got to tie loose ends. Things got to be done with for good. All right? For good. And then you can move forward. And you got to see it. You got to face it. Face whatever it is. All right? And deal with it. Face on. Don't walk away and saying no, because when you do that, that means you're still carrying it. You're still carrying all that shit with you, right? All of it. You ain't leaving it. You just sitting there reminiscing about it. People, well, I don't have that going on. It's something in your life that you need to be done with. And it's showing the world. It shows 2 different people from 2 different nationality. Somebody darker, somebody lighter. But Pisces, at the end, when you wrap all this shit up, right? All of it up. And see it for what it really is. Let me tell you something. Some things got to be done with and never looked at again. All right? And some people just gather they stinking little asses around you because they think, oh, whatever I got is so good, it ain't no going to end. And it's going to end. Because there's something way better than what the hell you've been even imagining about or dealing with that has to be done with. Okay? It shows the page is something young, something that wants to bring something in, or kids, or 2 younger people, or somebody younger than you, but it shows somebody here that's either you're younger or they're younger, but it's a lot of thought put on to this, whatever it is that is being done here and going through. A lot of thought. It's not just sitting there. It's a lot of thought of how I need to finish this off. How I need to stop feeling sorry for myself and move out of that shit. Because you got completion. Like, all right, and let me tell you, I don't care who I'm talking to. When you have little kids and you in a situation that you don't want to be in, or you want to stay in it because financially you need the help or whatever it is, I don't know. There's a door to the front door that says, move on. People have escaped people with nothing on their back. You can't keep threat. Somebody say, I'm going to leave. I ain't going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm done. I'm done. And keep sitting there thinking and thinking, thinking. That is crazy. Okay? But whatever it is, Pisces, it's something here that is done with. You need to see it for what it is, accept it, and leave the shit alone. Because at the end of the day, you got to wrap it up. You got the 2, you got a 10, and you got a world. You got 2 moons, okay? And you got 2, let me see how I'm going to do this. Let me see all this information. Now let me see what I'm going to do with it, okay? Gathering information. Your mind is running with everything, okay? All right, Pisces, tell me more. It's somebody here that they cannot just stop. All right? With everything you know, with everything you've been through, Pisces, it's somebody here saying, I got the 3 of Cups. This is all the shit I've ever been through. And I know you can't even imagine being able to be done with something because that's all you think about. What you've been through. And this is putting too much time on the negative parts that can't move forward. I don't want to move forward because the universe is telling you if you concentrate on every fucking thing or how I'm going to get by or how I'm going to do this or whatever it is that you got in your head to do, but it's still more to be offered than to sit there and look at every damn thing you ever been through that has not been good or has not worked. Well, all this information that you got, all this stuff that you're gathering, okay? Coming up with, finding how I'm going to get out of this shit, right? Or I'm never going to find love again. I'm never going to find a person that's going to be for me because everything I've been through, after everything I know, this is a lot, right? Tell me more about that 10 of Swords and the Moon, baby. I mean, I don't know if you have a lot of these signs in your chart. You know how I feel about that, but that's on y'all. But it's something here that Pisces keeps you hanging on there, the 2 of Cups. You need to see it and accept things, right? Because remember, it says it's still the 2 of Cups there. But if you keep worrying and saying, I'm never going to cross that bridge again, ever, ever, not after what I've been through, I'm not going to ever cross that bridge again. I can't even see myself there. But then it's something here that feels like it needs to be done with whatever you're going through in your own head, whatever you put in your head and you keep thinking about. It's something here that you need to see it and accept it and move on from it. Finish it off. Do what you're going to do, right? Because you got 2 cups here. But the trauma of what you've been through, you probably don't want to let nothing else in when it's a lot here to be celebrated. But not if you sit there saying, I can't because it's going to happen to me again. I'm alone. I don't want to think about it. Or I need to make a real choice. With that 2 of Cups, that means beautiful things. When I tell you that 2 of Cups next to all this bullshit that's going on in your head or whatever whatever it is that you dealing with, okay? A mutual love, satisfaction, coming together in a union, loyalty, soulmate, strong bond, happy, all right? Romance, lovers, relationship, coming together. Don't be selfish. Trust others. It means like you probably got somebody in your life that want to make you happy, but you don't trust because all the shit you've been through, all the shit you experienced that you don't open up. But is love there, right? So you can't blame what you've been through in your life with everybody you meet or want to be a part of you because you're not opening up. It's like you stuck in, oh my God, what I went through was traumatized and I don't think I can ever deal with this again. And then you get into the moon and then you get into the world, completion, seeing things for what it is. And then comes the 2 of Swords. This is about making a decision about what to move forward with And why are you making it so difficult? I don't understand. Are you gonna leave something? Are you gonna move from your trauma past, your history, what you know in your heart to be true that you've been through and nobody knows but you, right? And it's love around you, but no, I'm gonna hold on to being sad and what I went through. That I'm not gonna let nothing else in, or I don't want to give into this because I don't know. But you may be in a relationship, you may be having something new, but what you've been through is like traumatized. All right, it's like I don't know, right? I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to be. But one thing for sure, Pisces, it has to fit you. And I'm going to say every relationship is different. But if you have a pattern of meeting these same kind of men, you got to break through that. You got to say, okay, that is definitely not what I want. And that right there is sending signs of red flag because it reminds me of something already. So it's something literally coming together. But what you experienced in your past, it just throws you completely off of what you should be really accepting because it shows here's a lot of pain. A lot of pain. And this could be saying, I got to make a decision to break free and give myself everything I ever wanted. I got to cut the ties. I got to stop making myself just reminisce about fucked up shit that happened. All right? And I can't go back to that because that ain't good for me. But there's something in that you know for a fact you need to see it. You need to see it with your bare two eyes and accept it and said, okay, now it's time to put an end to the story. Because there's so much more for you to celebrate. But you are just going through the emotions. All right? Questioning everything. Sizing everything. Looking at everything. Okay? Digesting everything. All right? But there's a choice here that needs to be made, Pisces. A choice. And maybe somebody wants to give you the world, you met somebody or somebody that's far from you and they got to travel, or they live too far. But it's a choice here that needs to be made. Okay? And Pisces, please pay attention to the signs. All right? Is this person younger than you, or are you younger than them, or do y'all have two kids, younger kids, or you got to make a decision on where I should go, what I should do, or leave something for something else? The decision is yours to be made. If you want to read and get it from me or someone else, remember, I don't hate on nobody. And don't forget to promote other people. Show your love. All right? Everything you want for yourself, give it to someone else. Okay? It's not just, the world doesn't revolve about you get, and nobody else. It's like you've been judged by many and you got favor in this because Art Michael is watching over this whole thing. All right? The highest priest, Pisces, that third eye is wide open. And it's something that is calling you to come with some type of understanding. And don't beat yourself up and don't be so hard on yourself. All right? But you got to do what you got to do. The Knight of Swords, that means they want to rush on in. Okay? Whatever that energy is, especially when you have, some of y'all got, this is probably about relationships that you already been in and things are moving along, or you have to make a decision that you probably didn't want to make, but you did it, and there you are. All right? So if you need a reading, get it from me or someone else. Like I say, alone I got you. Monday, I will send everything out to you and Rashida or something. I don't know who, but some other people. All your orders is going out tomorrow. And I will prepare everything today for tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. And have a blessed day. Te quiero mucho.